think the damage is pretty obvious. Right now what we know is that the building is roughly 50 years old. We're being told that it was built in 1973 and that the laundromat has been on site since then. It has changed ownership since that time. We've also realized that both of the businesses that were adjacent to the laundromat were vacant at the time, which obviously was very helpful in the whole scheme of the scene. And we're currently working on gaining footage as the cameras that were inside of the laundromat are unusable. So we're trying to canvass the area to verify if we can use either traffic cameras from other businesses that may have captured the blast or the scene during the time.
Now you mentioned other businesses, but what about the rest of the strip mall? Is it even viable?
Not exactly. As you can see, most of the roof is gone, specifically from the area where the explosion took place. I can tell you that the pharmacy at the very end of the plaza has a separate structure, so they can be open for business. I do not know if they are, as like you can see, there's a working scene, and there's a lot of moving parts as far as water and electric are concerned, which may be affecting them at this time.
An employee told us that the dryers in this laundromat are gas-powered dryers, that they use natural gas. So is this being investigated as a gas explosion?
It's suspected that it was gas that led to the incident. We're still trying to just confirm it, so we're 100% certain.
The people who were hurt, I think you guys said last night 2 were transported. Do you have any update on how they're doing?
I don't have any updates on the victims.
At the time, were they considered non-life-threatening?
Yes.
And were they
confirming natural gas, not propane?
I can get back to you. I know Tico Gas Company is the company on site.
Were they guests or customers, or were they employees that were hurt?
There were customers. There were 4 people inside of the building at the time of the blast. All 4 of them were checked for injuries. 2 of them were transported. 1 is a trauma alert.
Do you happen to have any idea what kind of injuries they might have?
No, I do not.
Was anyone trapped inside the building that you know of? Or were they all outside?
Witness statements say that the people were outside. We're still verifying because we did conduct a search and rescue just as we would during any fire investigation, especially when there's flames.
You see the windows are all shattered. Were the people blown out of the laundromat, or how did they get outside?
I believe they just got themselves out.
So what's the plan today? Can you just tell us what?
Sure. So we have Ocala Fire Rescue, Tico Gas Company, the building department, among other agencies that are still on scene, conducting the investigation just to make sure that the structure, if any part of it, is viable, and basically trying to figure out what exactly provoked the incident.
Is there any threat of further collapse?
That would be a great question for the building department.
And so you said 2 of the businesses were vacant. So I think last time you said there was 8 total.
Correct.
-2
So
now,
excluding the pharmacy, everything from the pharmacy this way would have been affected.
So now we're doing 5.
Correct.
Was gas service to all of these stores, or was it just the laundromat?
I can check on that and get back with you.
So the pharmacy is able to open?
They are able to open as far as the structure of the integrity of the building is concerned. Like I said, I'm not sure about their electric power or their water accessibility right now.
That might be cut off for the
Correct.
investigation. Gotcha. Okay.
And I guess what would be the next step once you guys conclude your investigation?
So again, basically just following up with any type of lead, checking with the eyewitnesses to make sure that everything falls in place and that everything points toward the same direction, and then obviously giving time for the inspectors to verify what's left of the building so they can view any type of indication of the area where the blast originated.
Speaking of footage, I mean, I see that there's like a traffic camera up there. Do you guys currently have footage of the actual explosion? And if so,
Not to my knowledge.
was there the restaurant next door? Do we know if any people were in there as well?
No, so like I mentioned, both of the businesses immediately adjacent to it, so the one to the left and the one to the right, were empty.
Oh,
There was nothing in there. Yes, it's okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.